Inlaws, doughbloxia, a game that was made for a purpose of replacing a game due to controversy to then controversy in itself. This is not supposed to give any drama or hate. This video that I am making is to specifically give awareness to everything that's happened. This isn't to cause anything, and I don't want anyone, and I mean it, I don't want anyone to spread any hate towards the devs or anyone at that matter, because that's not what this video's purpose is supposed to be. The purpose of this video is to bring awareness. Yes, I understand. Hey, the drama's over with. Hey, it was a long time ago. I understand that. But the problem is, no one else does. Because when stuff like this happens, it needs to get out to explain to everybody. And I mean everybody. And I've been thinking of making this video for some time, and I know this might not be the best time, maybe, but it's best that I get it out right now. This video is deliberately or specifically in my perspective. I might not be 100% right when I talk about this, and I know that. I'm not saying that everything I say is correct, because I might not be correct. Because this is going to be based on what I think and what happened to me in the server specifically. And I understand if you say, oh, you're only making this video because you're jealous or whatever, or blah, 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 about what happened to you or whatever, something like that. That's not what this is supposed to be. And I know there are people who've been hurt by this server, but I'm not going to say names. I've been thinking of making this video when I left the server. I never did because at that point I made 2 videos talking about this, or 3. So this might be my 3rd or 4th one, but my very last one talked about in-laws. And to the measure, the game's good. Everything about it's good. It's the choices that they made, and I'm gonna talk about it. On June 9th, 2024, Inlaws of doughbloxia was made. The game was made with 3 bosses, being it was Slenderman, a show guy, and as I believe of right now, Triangle. This was mainly a joke coming from Dummy Chronicles, a game based on Dummy Wars, where they had a joke stage where it was like Outlaws, and I suppose In-Laws took that inspiration or took that idea because it was from Pringles himself and used it. In-Laws of Dobloxia was majorly quiet. There wasn't any notice of it, specifically how the game was never brought to light at all until the like start of all the drama. And also Dobloxia was never talked about anywhere until it was released and the Discord server came out. To keep it aware, this was set when the Saucified drama was happening. And yes, I know that everything's been over with. I understand that a lot. But there's a problem with letting everything go and not speaking about it. As I said, this is coming from my perspective of the entire thing. I'm not saying my perspective is 100% or anything like that. This is to bring awareness to everything that's happened. And I'm not saying that the entire thing's still going on, but it's best that I get this out before it's all forgotten. Especially because this does not deserve to be forgotten since there's still some things that could happen without it knowing or noticed or ever. On June 21 of this year was the start of the entire exposing. A dog came out exposing Saucify for everything, which majorly had its flaws, but still had some right in it. Everything went crazy. There was raiding and a lot more. And this was on the same mostly day or somewhat after the entire drama. Or not drama, but when the game came out. I'm not really sure how I'm wording this. And to be fair, I'm recording this at a bad time, maybe. I'm not sure. Even with its flaws, it still affected a lot of people, such as myself, who genuinely believed he was a good person. And we all moved to Inlaws, which I'm gonna say was the biggest mistake of my life. At that time, it was a mistake because I thought it was right, but it did not turn out so right, mostly. I want to make it clear this was set at the time that it was happening. I'm not saying or confirming that this is still happening, as things could have changed. But the main problem with the server is that the moderators were never nice or anything like that. Moderators are people who should be taking their jobs as they should be protecting people in the server from unfamily friendly subjects unless the server are adults. This does not justify in-laws because the main problem is everyone is minors in the server, such as myself. And most of the time, the rules were unfair to people. Someone I knew got in trouble by moderators because he quote unquote hated Skibidi Toilet. Another person got attacked and harassed because people didn't like a joke that he made. Which, to be fair, he made a joke about Jimmy and Cooper ship, but the main problem is people joke about that a lot in the server. Moderators sometimes make that jokes too. I've seen it happen. I'm not saying they still do it, and I'm not saying that I seen it physically happen. Like I could be very much wrong, but the main problem is he was just trying to joke around, and I understand why they got pissed off. But the thing is, he was trying to joke the way they joke, and to be fair, it did not turn out so right, and it didn't get worded out right. So I can't justify anything that this person said, which I'm not gonna say their name to privacy. To be fair, Inlaws with doughbloxia isn't a dead game. It not necessarily failed in a matter where it's saying that the game's fully dead and that the devs screwed it up. That's not what I'm trying to say here. When I say why did Inlaws with doughbloxia fail, I'm not asking why did the game screw everything up. I'm asking why did it fail us? The game was supposed to be a game with a purpose of replacing a game that we all liked due to drama. And this set game was under fire with everything. So, and also doughbloxia was supposed to be a replacement. A replacement that was supposed to help us. Especially because it was at the heat of everything that was happening. And due to that factor, and also doughbloxia was mostly a game that people thought that was a game that was supposed to replace said game because of everything that was happening. And it was a game with no drama. But sooner or later, the game began to get, well, not like, sooner or later, Inlaws of doughbloxia began to get its own drama. And a lot of us were affected by it. But I was the main person that was affected by it. And I have proof to justify why I believe that. And not only do I believe that, one of the people that were saying all the stuff publicly in the server confirmed that they were only going against me because I was quote unquote annoying with dead memes, even though I was just being family friendly and just trying to be funny with everyone. This part of the video is gonna be long, so I'm gonna suggest you try to go to number 6 of it since it's more of a summary type of thing. But if you want a full explanation, then this is where it's gonna be. So I've been harassed in the server numerous times, and I have proof for some of them, but some of them were early on, and I can't get them, especially because it's already been blocked away by so many things. So it's pretty much hard to get it. I'm gonna start off with the first ever thing that's happened to me in the server. Back when I was in the server, I made a typo. The typo was set and I. What happened? So I was typing on my phone. Someone made a joke, whatever. I was trying to say no. But then I well, I accidentally clicked I instead of O. Keyword, this was a typo. It wasn't supposed to be harmful. But the problem with this is because people called me racist for no reason. Why? There was no reason. They just straight up called me racist. Some of these people, I will say the names because they honestly deserve all the backlash for what they done. And as much as it would be harsh, they honestly would deserve backlash. But I'm not saying you have to go hate on them. I'm just saying they would deserve it. I'm not saying you have to. So people were calling me racist. They called me a certified racist or whatever. It was horrible. There was only a couple people that only understood that it was a typo and they tried to stop it, but no one listened. And they kept saying that I was racist. And it was at that point I snapped at them and I left the server. It would have been over with if Callie, a moderator and a friend of Pringles, called me a softie and said that the server was built with softies. This is extremely messed up, seeing that Callie was the first person to call me a racist for no reason. And I'll continue with Callie in a second once I talk about the other stuff that happened to me. Since it gets more for that person specifically. Soon, I rejoined the server after I regained my cool and such. People were happy to see me, but I don't think they're genuine. The problem with the server is that most of the time no one talks to you unless you do something for them. I've been told many times that people only talk to me when I make art for them or something they like, which ended up being true because no one in the server really talked to me at all, even though I tried talking to them until I made art that they either liked or was about them. Keyword, I made a thank you everyone art to thank everyone for everything because at that point I was moving to high school, so I wanted to say it. And once I left, people said that it aged horribly, which I must admit, it did age horribly. Soon after that, Crow, False, aka Honori, and Callie decided to make a plan to harass people. But it happened to me specifically. Crow allowed False to DM people and send them a not safe for work gif of a man with his, let's just say, thing out. It was extremely messed up indeed, and everyone was pissed off. Soon, Crow made an apology that was ingenuine because he. The reason why I believe Crow's apology was ingenuine is because he directly let False rejoin the server multiple times under a fake analysis, and he tried making me forgive False, which I did, but I only said that to make him happy. Because I knew Crow was gonna do something to me, possibly. And I was right. So, why do I believe Crow, Callie, and False are all on this? It's because someone told me, and it's not where I only believe them, because it's been straight up confirmed, mostly, that Crow, Callie, and False wanted to go against me only. False even confirmed that he only wanted to harass me. He changed his profile into Cooper, but purple and with an angry expression, and named himself Pooper. Every time I said something or posted something, he would always come back, rejoin the server, and say I was horrible, it was shit, and that I should give up. And I know he will rejoin the server because before I even say anything, he never rejoins the server. But as soon as I say something, he rejoins it. This leads me to believe that he either had an all account on it to tell him every time I said something, or Callie or Crow were working on getting me always in trouble with them. Soon, Jim tried to back me up, telling Falls to stop it, and he said, Falls said, I don't want to attack, I don't want to attack you, my baby, Jim. I only want to attack Cooper with his dead memes and stuff. It was horrible, and I don't understand what I even did to Falls. Falls, aka Honori, was good friends with me, or somewhat. We talked to each other. We were in VCs together, joking together with some others. And the main problem with him is that he tried to justify himself by saying he was groomed. He made another account called Sharpie underscore Spire to go along with my account Cooper underscore Spire to try to talk to me, even though what he's done has already been done. He tried to justify saying that he got groomed, even though he's literally pretty sure adult who is already in a relationship. So it won't make sense how he got groomed if he's already dating and pretty much old. Since him and pretty much almost some devs are already adults, mostly, maybe. I'm not sure. But Falls doesn't seem like he was genuine to me. To me, it seemed like he was just saying that to make me forget about it all and just forgive him. And I didn't believe it at all. I snapped at him and I proceeded to just leave and block him and not talk to him at all. Yes, I know it was bad on my part to act rude to him, but I wasn't gonna deal with him after he sent me nude picture or gif or whatever, and that he's insulted and said bad things about my stuff, even though I don't know why he didn't. Sure, I'm not in the right, and I understand that. I might have said something that pissed him off, but I never meant it to go that way, and I don't understand why we became enemies. If there was something that happened, he could have told me, and I would have helped him. But the main thing with False is that he didn't even try to tell me why he didn't. The only thing he said is that he was pissed off at me. Well, not pissed off at me specifically, but he was just mad and everything got to him. But the main difference there is because he said that he wanted. Well, I'm not sure what he meant mostly, but to me, it seemed like he just wanted to take his anger on me for no reason. Because I don't talk to False a lot, and it's like that. I don't know what I did to him at all, but he quite literally went at me, even though I never did anything to him. I don't know if anything I said or joked about spiked him, but overall, it was supposed to be family friendly jokes. Everything I said was not supposed to be taken literally or just to be funny because I thought that's what they found funny. Because I just wanted to fit in with them. But the main problem with everything is because, well, it's just we're like, it's just like he got pissed at me even though I did nothing to him. And I'm not sure if I really did nothing to him. Like I said, this is what I think. I'm not sure if I'm 100% correct on this. And I understand if I'm not. But the thing is, I don't know what to do mostly. That's why I'm making this video. Because I'm not sure what I can do. I wanna ask him why. But I don't know why. And I'm scared why I'm not asking. And then we move on to Crow. Crow, I just thought we were friends most of the time. I talk to him mostly sometimes. I don't know. I thought we were friends and like I enjoyed talking to him. And I thought we were majorly friends, but I guess we weren't. If he really hated me that much, I just wish he talked to me instead of just getting people who hate me. I majorly thought I was friends with everyone. I wanted to be friends with everyone, but like, I don't know what I did wrong most of the time. Everything I did was just to be making them happy, and I don't know what I screwed up on at all. I just wanted to make things for them and be a part with them, maybe a contributor for them. I just wanted to be special to them. I just wanted to be friends with everyone so I could finally know everyone. Because I barely even talked to them when we were all in the Outlaw server before. And now I'm already seeing some people beginning to leave me alone and not talk to me anymore after I left fully. I don't know what I did, and I'm sorry if I did anything. I'm sorry I was a dumbass, okay? I just wanted to be friends with them, and I guess that's what I get. I just want to say I'm sorry if anyone thinks I'm just complaining for no reason. This isn't what it's supposed to be. I'm not sure how I'm wording this anymore as I'm recording this. I just feel like I have to make a video of this to talk about what's happened since no one's talking about it, and I feel like it's my job to bring awareness to every little thing that's happened here. And I'm not sure what to do. Every little problem happened, and I feel like it's all my fault, and I don't know why. I don't really know what I could do, and I'm just scared of what could happen to me or anything like that. I don't really know what anything can happen or anything like that, but I'm sorry. I'm just hoping that all of this is forgotten and hopefully it'll just all be over with or anything like that. I'm just not sure. It's just mostly tough, maybe. Seeing a game that you liked a lot and then everyone hates you on it. This is majorly the reason why I came back to Outlaws despite what happened. And the biggest difference that happened is that people are just nice to me. I didn't get told about anything off. Nothing bad even happens. I don't know what to do anymore. And I'll keep updating on every little drama that happens in either Outlaws or anything that I'm a part of. Because I feel like it's my kind of way of talking about it and bringing awareness to it. Because I don't want it to be where this is all forgotten again and no one's gonna do anything. Pringles, Crow, you guys are one of the best devs I met. And I'm happy to be your friends, but the thing is, I got bullied in your server, and Crow, you were majorly the reason why it even happened to me. I don't want to say that it's all your fault, but you guys majorly never did anything to stop anything. You guys mostly just watched, and I feel like you guys just hate me, even though I wanted to be your friends. So, I'm sorry if I did anything to y'all. I just wanted to be there for y'all when you guys needed help, but if it really was that much of a problem to y'all, you guys could just talk to me. That's all I just wanted. That's all I just ever wanted. I'm sorry.